Hello everybody and welcome back to the FinTech Times. We're very lucky to be here at day 2 of Money 2020 Europe in beautiful Amsterdam. Right now I'm joined by Dan Rowlands of LHV UK. Dan, how are you?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Have you enjoyed the event so far?
I love it. It's so good to be back, and I've got to admit that the feeling is much more positive since the event in sort of September when COVID was there. So yeah, it's buzzing. It's buzzing this year.
It's really got that energy this year, hasn't it? So why don't you tell us a bit about who you are and where you've come from?
Yeah, no problem at all. So my name's Dan. I'm the VP of Sales at LHV, focusing specifically on sort of the UK fintech and European fintech market. So my sort of role is new business and helping clients with payments and banking infrastructure.
Well, that's amazing. So it's been a massive year so far for LHV UK. You've been doing so much, and that's what we're going to explore in this interview a little bit. So why don't we start off? Can you tell me maybe a little bit about who LHV is and who their customers are?
Yeah, no problem at all. So LHV is a regulated bank, and we provide banking and payment services to other regulated fintechs across the UK and Europe. And really we're kind of providing this kind of banking as a service like offering all the way from things like account infrastructure, payments, FX, credit lines, acquiring, anything you need to basically get up and running as a business from the banking and payment side specifically. So our clients include the likes of sort of Coinbase, Wise, Currency Cloud, Rails Bank, many of whom are here today. So it's just wonderful to catch up with everyone and see everyone in person.
It's fantastic. I mean, it's a once in a year opportunity to sort of catch up with your friends and everybody you know. So LHV, you've just secured. It's been a very big time, as we were saying. You've just secured £30 million in funding. You are in the very complex process of applying for a UK banking license. So what is this funding going to enable you to do?
It's a massive project. I've got to admit, I probably shouldn't say this on camera, but I'm really glad I'm not necessarily doing that whole project myself because it's so large. But this £30 million is really going to allow us to spearhead some of our growth. We've been opening offices. We've opened an office in Leeds, and we're hiring across the board, engineering, compliance, payments, etc. And it's going to allow us to kind of really push on. It's a big project for us. The other thing we're doing is building the bank in the UK. So we're not going to be relying on the infrastructure we currently use, and that's again a massive project. But it will allow us to kind of grow very quickly in the future. So really, like our clients expect us to. So.
Well, you're on a really good trajectory for growth. I mean, you're already serving, I think it's about 200 fintechs so far. So you have a very good scope over the industry, and I'm just wondering, from your standpoint, what do you think your clients, your fintechs, what challenges are they currently facing?
A couple of things. I think, look, ultimately we're working in a regulated industry, so we really need to be, and when I say we as an industry, I think we really need to keep an eye on general things like fraud and etc. And we're seeing this come out in a variety of streams, and this is probably the biggest thing that we need to keep an eye on. I think the second thing is that customers really need us to offer a number of different services, because on their own, like payments on their own or FX on their own, credit line, no one really cares about that on their own, but how sticky you are with all of these services combined, and can you be a one-stop shop for people across multiple jurisdictions? That's really where kind of the real growth happens, whether it's for us or for our customers. So I think if we can sort of, as an industry, keep an eye on fraud and also kind of best serve our customers with a wide range of products, then ultimately we'll all be benefiting from that.
Well, you started on a good foot, and I think you understand the needs of your consumer. The only problem that I'm really seeing here, Dan, is the fact that there are a lot of banks. I mean, you have to go downstairs and you see how many there are. What's going to set LHV apart from everybody else?
It's a really good question. I think one of the cool things about LHV is that as a bank we are profitable. We're not necessarily reliant on outside sort of funding, VC funding for that matter. and our growth is organic. Look, we've had really good times the last 10 years. It's been kind of good credit cycles. I don't know, are we coming into a more significant downturn here? So will we see, will the market be as saturated as it is today in a few years? Who knows, we'll see. But I think the other thing which, from a mentality standpoint, which sets us apart is that we like to be partners with our clients. So we'll partner where we can, where we're opportunistic in that regard. So we've got Bitstamp, Salve, all these businesses out there that not only are clients, but we actually use them as well. So and we're not shy about talking about that either. So I think it's only positive.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much. Thanks for your time. Really
Enjoy
appreciate
the rest
it.
Of Money 2020, won't you?
Thank you so much. Take care.